That's right, guys. In today's video, we'll be constructing iconic houses from all across history, from the Stone Age right up to the modern day in the 21st century. Not only that, we'll be exploring different architectural styles from all over the world, showcasing the amazing diversity of human civilization throughout the ages. Without further ado, let's dive into the evolution of human houses. Alright, so for this first house, we need to find a place that it's warm, arid, doesn't have a lot of trees. It needs to be a savanna. So I think I'm gonna build this house here. It's not actually a house. It's more like a cave. But yeah, people at this age they called it a house. All right, folks, let's rewind the clock way back to the very beginning. We're talking about, yes, the Stone Age, also known as the Paleolithic era. Life was rough back then. People were constantly on the move, hunting for food and finding shelters wherever they could. These early humans built simple structures for protection from the elements they could find near them, using things like branches, leaves, and maybe even animal skins. Think cozy caves with a bit of makeover. Alright, so this is the first house. As I said, it's not technically a house, but people at this age, they called it a house. Anyway, so it's just a cave, a cozy one with leaves on the inside to hide the entrance from predators, so no predators can hunt humans as we were prey at this stage. So we have some sticks, some rocks, some blood for hunting preys and feeding on preys like animals and a lot of things. These are some stone tools that we used to use at this age. Some animal skins thrown in there to sleep on it, and some fireplace here to cook the food that we bring. But yeah, this is a very cozy, warm cave. But now, and if you're enjoying so far, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button as well, share the video with your friends if you like it and you think they will like it, and let's move forward few thousand years to the Mesolithic era. The weather got warmer and people began staying in one place for longer periods. This meant they could build more permanent homes. Mesolithic houses were typically round structures made from wood, stone, rocks, and animal skins. These new settlements allowed people to develop new tools and technologies, and they also started experimenting a little bit with agriculture. Imagine planting crops and raising livestock instead of just hunting and gathering all the time. That's a game changer, but it actually wasn't that big of a deal back then. So now I'm looking for some mud, and I found this muddy forest here. It's a swamp. So mud, because I'm gonna need some mud bricks and also some this block, I forgot what it called, to add it to the roof of this house, because actually at this age they used to build with the well, it wasn't technically mud like this, but it was clay and some dirt mixed with water. Well, it's technically mud. So yeah, this is the second house, all built in. We have a small farm there, some farms near the river, because as I said, at this age, they started experimenting with agriculture. It wasn't a big deal, but they started planting some crops and things like this. Also, they used to worship all sorts of things, so that's a status for their god or something like that. This is the garden. Here we have a house, nothing too shabby. We have some tools, stone tools that they used to use, some carpets as animal skin, and some leaves as well. And yeah, so this is the second house, and now let's go to the other one. Alright folks, buckle up for a big jump forward in time. We're leaving the Mesolithic era behind and entering the Neolithic period, also known as the New Stone Age. This is a big deal. Things are about to change drastically. City Suite, that's a sign of the biggest revolution in human history: the rise of agriculture. People in the Neolithic period stopped relying solely on hunting and gathering. Instead, they started planting crops like wheat and raising animals for food. This meant they could stay in one place for longer and build more permanent settlements. And they also developed new technologies like pottery. Imagine storing your food in decorative clay pots instead of just leaving it out there in the open to rot. Alright, so this one I actually like a lot. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one. It's actually pretty accurate because at this Neolithic, they used to build also like circular or like round houses like this. Oh, the volcano looks sick. Yeah, so this is the houses. This one it's for storing some food because of course there weren't fridges back then, so they used to dig holes in like some houses shaped like this, and also pottery was a thing at this stage. They used to place all their food and seeds on their pottery. Also, they used to domesticate some animals like sheep, cattle, goats, and we're still gonna go grab some goats. And this is the house. They started living in families and in with other people because at this stage agriculture was a huge thing, so they needed more people, some to go hunt, some to go gather, and of course some to plant and use crops and domesticate animals. So now I'm in this ruins to find some shards. I don't know what they call. And can I find one? Nope. And what about this one? Nope. This one, come on. No, I don't think that's an axe, I think. Go away, you annoying drowned zombie. Go away. Jeez. Anyway, so let's move forward. Hopefully this one will have one. Come on. Nah. Okay, so let's... this is the one I was talking about. Oh, and another one. So this one to decorate pots and pottery because they used to have art. At that age, they started making drawings on their pottery and a lot of things to... I don't know, but they used to do this. And now things started getting interesting as we leave in the green fields of the Neolithic era and venturing into the scorching sand of the ancient Egyptian Empire. This is the Bronze Age, a time of pharaohs, pyramids, and houses. Yep, even the great Egyptians needed a place to come home after a long day of, whatever pharaohs do. Unlike the wooden and rocky structures we've built so far, Egyptian houses were typically made of mud brick and sandstone. The Nile River provided a plentiful supply of clay and mud, and these bricks were cheap, strong, and perfect for keeping out the desert heat. Sandstone, quarried from nearby cliffs, was also popular building material, especially for wealthier citizens and for structural elements as well. Now, Egyptian houses weren't all created equal. The wealthy folks lived in sprawling estates with multiple rooms, courtyard, and even gardens. But for the average worker or farmer, a simple mud brick house with few rooms was the norm. Think functionality over fancy decoration. So this is the house. This place also for storing some food. They also use the pottery and copper as well, because at this age, the Bronze Age, Egypt was very, very known for copper and gold as well. They used to trade gold and copper, and of course I made this vault here for storing gold. So they used to trade gold and copper for tin, and also for bronze as well, because they, I think the Mesopotamians, I butchered that, used to make a lot of copper, and they used to trade it for gold and other minerals as well. So I didn't bring any dirt. That's why I'm gathering a little bit of dirt to place it here, because we also need to plant a lot of crops, because at this stage, humans stopped gathering and hunting, and all they did is farming and domesticating animals. Now we're going to another scorching stop on our historical housing tour. We've traded the Nile for the sand dunes and left the pharaohs behind. Today, we're venturing into the heart of the Persian Empire during the Iron Age. Yes, this is the Iron Age. Life in the Persian Empire during this age was tough. The vast majority of people were nomadic, herders, constantly on the move, but there were few that stayed in one place. Today, we're building a house fit for a settled Persian citizen with a taste of their finer things. Most of them needed a well maintained garden. This wasn't just for decoration. These folks grew fruits, vegetables, and even herbs right outside their doorstep. Imagine having a fresh salad from your own garden every single day. Well, that's a dream. And over there, you can see like some farmland, and yeah. So many families kept livestock and grew crops of like to supplement their diet. Self sufficiency was key in the desert. And I like where I'm going with this house, but I will go to the end to get some end stone, because it looks like sandstone, but it's not sandstone. So we're back at our village, the Edoras, and you might be wondering why I'm at this village. It looks sick, actually. If you haven't checked that episode, please go back. It was very, very epic, and I'm really happy with this village. So if we go to this well and go all the way down, we're gonna be here at the stronghold. And let's go first heal our shovel, because it's almost death. So, and heal our tools, like all of the tools and the armor and everything, actually. All right, and now let's gather a little bit of this block, the end stones. This one looks, as I said, like sand, and yeah, see the final results. It's actually not completely the final result, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. The house looks sick. I added this tree here, and these places that you see here will be adding some farmland, some crops, and other stuff there. Also some animals, because yeah, Persians also used to domesticate animals. And of course, they have a garden to farm not only crops but trees for fruits and for other types of vegetables. And also this bridge, it's sick. I like it a lot. And let's go have a tour inside the house. So at the front, we have some carpet. We have this place here with some decorations, some flowers. Because yes, at this stage, they started decorating houses, not only just placing necessary things. Also some pots for storing some food, a kitchen for cooking, for having all the food they need. Also, they started using chests and barrels and a lot of other storing systems. This one, it's kind of a toilet. I don't know what this is, but yeah, moving on. This one, for because this is the Iron Age, so they started experimenting with iron, smelting it, so they needed a room to do that. And of course, at the here we have at our vault. So this is all the weapons, armors, and tools that they're using, and some iron because they started using iron a lot. Of course, gold as well. Gold was. Go away. Whew. I didn't mean to look at you. You scared the shit out of me. Alright, so the house is all finished. Everything is done. I added some decorations, and this garden is actually really, really good. I'm really happy with it. And this thing here at the middle, I don't know what that is. We have this path that takes us to the farm. So we farm all sorts of vegetables, herbs, and everything, as you see here. And if we go here, you will find the animals that they're domesticating. So sheep, some cattle as well, and goats. They're also domesticated horses for going to wars and fighting and all that, but I didn't want to add this one here. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to the Bronze Age. So we finished with the prehistoric and the ancient history. So now we're gonna move for some more interesting builds and some really, really good looking builds.